You say keep real, huh? Where you going? You go on with your people.
Okay.
Look at y'all see Shorty Lumbee. Y'all check out Shorty Lumbee and bring me two of her closest friends from Virginia.
Yep.
It's an honor to see you again. I'm honored to meet y'all. We're gonna get y'all a story. Let me see. If I got all three y'all on camera. Y'all got all y'all on camera. Okay. Let's get to know y'all a little bit. What's your name and where you from? You can give me a nickname if you want to.
They called me Blind Man when I was in prison.
Blind Man. How old are you, blind man?
I turned 60 on Valentine's.
Okay. February 14th. It's your birthday?
Yes, sir.
February 14th.
Puppy Tipsy turned 15 on New Year's.
This is Tipsy.
That's Tipsy. That's
Tipsy.
a little pub.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you from, blind man?
Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton, Virginia.
I moved to Fort Monroe in 72 and Hampton in 1973.
Okay. This your girlfriend? Your wife?
It's my wife.
That's your wife.
Well, we've been together for so long, I call her.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Susan.
Susan?
I'm originally from Norfolk.
Okay, but you are.
Ocean View.
Both y'all from Virginia.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How old are you, Susan?
58.
58. 58. Susan from Virginia. And blind man, 60.
In Lumbee. You know me. I'm 52.
Yeah. Hey man, so y'all, how long y'all been together?
6 years.
6 years.
Going on 7.
How y'all meet?
Rehab.
In a rehab center.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I was face down, throwing up in the toilet, and somebody grabbed my hair and was pulling it back. I thought it was staff.
Right.
Member. And then I heard, hey, get away from him. It was her holding my hair back. And they told her, get away from me, and that's how we met. And
why was she holding your hair back?
because I had my face down.
Oh, she hold your hair so you can breathe.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
You want to drown in your own
I've been
throw up.
drinking since I started drinking in 1972 in Germany.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What you was in rehab for? Was it alcohol or drugs?
Alcohol, and well, both alcohol and drugs.
Okay. What kind of drug addiction you had or you got?
Cocaine. In 1973, I started. My oldest sister, God bless her soul, she left this world. She she was mixing, chasing a dragon. She was mixing heroin and cocaine. That's when I started shooting up. I was in penitentiary, and I got a call to the watch commanders at 3 o'clock in the morning or so, and they said my sis
Pass.
gone.
Right.
And I used to shoot up when I was back in college and stuff, in high school. I've been doing drugs a long time.
Right.
And so I stopped shooting up, but I switched to smoking, and the drinking just been, like I said, since 1972.
So you ain't did no opiates since back then?
In 1973, my oldest sister, Cheryl, that died, she gave me a quarter ounce of marijuana for $5 and a pack of roll papers and told me, I'm in the 4th grade. She taught me how to roll joints. And she said, if you can roll 12 to 14 joints, she said, if you roll 14, they're going to be kind of skimpy. You sell them for 50 cents a piece, you're going to make $2 to $4. And if you roll 14 skinny ones, ain't no one gonna buy no more pop from you. So I rolled them fat. I made $1 off a quarter ounce, and the kids would buy them up like hotcakes. And so in 1973, I'm in the 4th grade, and my oldest sister's in high school. She taught me about marijuana, lemon 714 quaaludes, LSD. She was built like Xena the Warrior. And when we moved here, all the LSD dealer, the marijuana dealer, they flocked to her and started fronting her a bunch of drugs, and she turned me on to them. In 1973, I had started smoking marijuana. I'd already been drinking in '72 from Germany. Snorting cocaine, black beauties,
You done it all.
hash,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you name it.
Right.
I mean, we were just,
right. And so eventually
that's what
you met
started
her
my
6 years
addiction.
ago in rehab. Let's hear from her, Susan. What was you in rehab for?
Alcohol and cocaine.
So cocaine is your drug of choice.
My drug of choice was pain pills, was roxicodone.
Opiates.
Yes. And then when they cut me off of them, I went to cocaine.
Right. So
But I've always been a drinker, and it's led me to terminal illness.
Just terminal.
Yeah.
oh, you terminal right now?
Yes, sir.
I'm on a liver transplant list.
Huh?
I'm on a liver transplant list because of the drinking and the drugs.
Right.
Because of
Damn.
alcohol.
That's sad. That's sad.
They took 3 gallons of fluid off of her a couple months ago.
Liver transplant. I mean, you need a liver. Did it start out with cirrhosis to the liver?
It started out as hepatitis C,
Okay.
and then it went to cirrhosis, and now it's end stage.
And both of us took the treatment when we met. My treatment worked.
Mine did not.
Hers
Hers
did
didn't.
not.
She was this big last time she came to see me.
She looked like
was
she's
this
now
big.
pregnant.
They
Do
drank
you
3
still
gallons.
do you still drink alcohol right now?
Very rarely.
Occasionally, not very often.
Yep.
Do you drink alcohol?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Damn. Are you scared?
Very scared.
Then why would you continue to drink?
It's a good question.
To kill the pain.
Well, not
Let her answer her own questions.
not just to kill
Blind
the
man.
pain, but because at one point I just gave up, and I've decided now that I'm not ready to go yet.
Right.
I'm not ready to go. I do cocaine because it does help with the pain. The marijuana hurts too bad when I cough.
Your heart.
It hurts her all over.
Yeah.
They ain't getting no prescription medication,
No.
Nope.
so you self-medicate out here on the street.
Yep.
Every time that she goes to the hospital, they shoot her up.
They
with-
give me
they send her
morphine
home.
and then
Uh-huh.
send me home.
Yep.
Damn.
I went and rescued him because in Virginia they act like they couldn't get the fluid off of her.
They told me I didn't have enough fluid, and they drained 3 gallons.
So the hospitals there wouldn't help her. So they got on the Amtrak, and the last Amtrak they wouldn't let them.
Take
It's
my
a service dog. So they left him in Wilson, Virginia. And I had to borrow a friend's car and go get him 2 hours away. And you see, they took 3 gallons off of her. So we'll come here hoping that the medical center here will help her better than they did there. So they're staying with me right now.
Hopefully we can get better.
What's your living situation?
They're staying with us.
Homeless, pretty much. If it wasn't for this girl,
Yes,
we'd be sleeping in the
They took us in off
woods.
the streets.
They took
They
us in off the
literally
streets.
took us in off the streets. We receive SSI, but it's only $900 a month.
Between both of y'all?
We each get $900, but still, that's not a whole lot to live on.
It's enough to find it's enough to get off the streets.
But because of our
Yes,
addiction,
and
So you're picking your addiction before your housing.
instead of
the addiction, and
Because y'all can get a rooming house around here for $600 a month.
We didn't have.
We just had
help.
one.
We didn't have the help in Virginia.
in Virginia,
that were
and
offered
they
here.
within 24 hours they kicked us out because of the dog.
Yeah, but you can find one that accept dogs. They all around.
Right,
I can help you find one if that's what you want to do.
But see,
Yes.
we didn't
The
have.
The dog ain't no excuse. There's
didn't
plenty of
have that
rooms
help
around
that
here
we
at
have.
$600 a month. And I'm gonna talk to you like that, man, because damn, it scared me to hear her story. To sit here and look somebody in the face, knowing that they terminal, and they still. But I also understand addiction. But it kind of like got me between feeling sorry and saying, damn, you know your situation. Are you happy with your situation? Are you content with it? Are you afraid? Or we gonna get you some help so you can live.
That's why I'm here to try and give. There's more available help here than there was where I was at in Virginia.
Right.
So
But our addiction-
we've come up here, tried to make a fresh start.
Right.
We get a fucking attitude. A lot.
Damn. So, how long you been doing cocaine?
Off and on, 20 years.
1973 for me.
20 years. How long you been doing it?
I've been since 1973.
Okay.
50 years I've been doing it.
51. About to be 52.
You're not the only one good with me.
So let's how long have you known that you had cancer?
I just found out in February.
So you've been doing cocaine 19 years and some change before you find out you got cancer.
Yes.
And then you say, hey, I'm doing cocaine, I'm self-medicating.
Right.
But you've been self-medicating for 20-some years.
Right.
So is that an excuse to use cocaine? Because you've been doing cocaine for 20 years before you found out.
I think it's a better excuse. You know, I
Right.
always had an excuse. Now I have, I guess in my mind, I rationalize it. It's a better excuse,
Right.
but
I'm-
it's still an excuse.
I mean, I kind of get it, man. That's a hard pill to swallow. The doctors gave me the information. Shit, ain't no telling what the fuck I do. I probably do anything to get my mind off of it.
And my
Yeah.
papa just died.
But what I would do is what I really would do is get the help and assistance from the doctors that they prescribe.
Right.
If I gotta go sign up for Medicaid, Medicare, all that shit programs, the same amount of time that you put out here in the streets to chase down the high and the alcohol, you gotta put that same energy.
Effort into
That's right,
taking care
and
of
to
myself.
finding the proper medication, because if they thought that crack cocaine will make you live longer if you did it for the type of cancer, then they'd be prescribing it. So
Right.
they got something that's better for you
Right.
than crack cocaine.
But they won't give it to her.
Well,
That's why- that's one
haven't
reason
I'm
been
pretty
to
sure
the
if she
right
got terminal cancer,
Yeah.
I haven't
they
been
understand the
to
motherfucking
right
dollars and
doctor.
them people. They understand the pain the people be in. I done had family members that died from that shit.
Yes. It's very painful.
They do something for you.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna sit here and
Virginia was not helping us.
That's
hey,
right.
hey, brother.
I'm
She's
here
getting-
to
Um,
start
At least she's
a
getting
fresh
meals
start.
and she's eating. And we're trying to get the
If you love
program
them,
help for her.
With all my heart.
But I can't make her do it. She got to do it on her
We
own.
gotta
It's
find-
just like
Yeah.
smoking a pot will help her. But now she coughs so much that she can't smoke pot no more. So edibles.
if her lungs messed up and she can't smoke, her heart messed up and she can't do crack because that shit gonna bust her heart.
And her
Yeah.
liver shot.
And okay, so therefore, you can't enable her by giving her marijuana, standing beside her while she smoke crack,
Right.
and walking around drinking alcohol in front of her because she knows she ain't that strong to keep turning it down. Not saying that that's alcohol, but I'm
It
pretty
is.
sure it is, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure that she ain't that strong to sit around you while you smoke crack, drink alcohol, and smoke weed, and think that she gonna be over there with terminal cancer and say, hey, nah, I'm staying clean. She gonna indulge in it. Not saying it's your fault, because she a grown ass
Right.
woman.
Right.
She a grown ass woman, but as a friend or a lover, it's our responsibility to be a friend and a lover and say, hey,
It's hard to drink in front.
let's go. Then don't.
I've been drinking since 1972.
Then go
If
somewhere else and drink.
I go
Just go somewhere else.
I go into seizures if I don't.
It could be a relapse trigger for her.
Yep.
But anyway, hey, I ain't here to bash nobody. It's my job to give out the best advice that whether you want to hear it or not, whether I can deliver it a little strong or soft, however I'm trying to get the motherfucking message to her.
Yeah.
Hey, because she might be going tomorrow, and I feel like, well, at least I said what I had to say.
Yep.
I stay up all night long watching her sleep because I'm terrified that I'm gonna wake up next to a cold body. And so I don't never get no sleep.
Right. Do you got ID?
Yeah.
Do you have ID?
Yeah.
So what kind of steps do we need to take to
Well, I've got.
Get you down to the hospital.
I need to transfer my stuff from Virginia.
We need to get to the hospital.
I need to get to a doctor.
Or
To a doctor. So
you can't go down to the ER and add like something
Or-
like
yeah, I can.
What's-
and then go from there?
what's the
Yeah.
doctor's name?
Yeah, because if you sit around and say, "Hey, I can't get no help until I find me a doctor, get my papers transferred," with your situation, that's a part of the last thing on your fucking mind.
Right.
So, but if you go there and check yourself in the hospital, act like you in so much pain, and then they pull your records up and see what you got,
Right.
then they gonna give you proper steps.
Our PC died.
I know people that go down there just to get some motherfucking sleep in the ER,
Yes.
and like they're hurting just to get some rest.
I've done that.
So, I think you can go down there and check yourself in, and then you can call me, and I as long as you want to, go through the proper steps to get you on the right medication, get you a doctor, then we can do that. Because at the end of the day, ma'am, you need it.
Our PC died.
Yeah, you need it.
Thank you.
Thank you, because I've been trying to
You
get her
need
to
it.
go.
You need it.
And
She won't go.
She won't. She don't want to go, but she
Y'all
does
don't
want to
She's
go.
go.
afraid of what the
Part that I'm
doctors are going to tell
scared.
her.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Doctor came in.
So you did what now?
She says she's afraid.
When
and I
when
get
my
that.
papa died, we had to. My daddy survived 9 cancers. Alzheimer's set in, so me and Susan and my sister had to move in Daddy's house. They gave him 6 months to 18 months to live. He lived for over 7 years.
I
Last
would
couple
not
of
wish
years,
this on
we had to
anybody.
move in because of Alzheimer's and take care of. When he died, the house went up for sale. My sis had a place to go, and we were homeless, and we still basically are. If it wasn't for Miss Amanda, but he left us a car, and so one of my best friends I've known for 50 years, his oldest brother married my sister, and he heard about our situation. He said, "Come stay with me in Elizabeth City." So we did, and Susan said, "I ain't feeling good," so I took her down to the hospital. 8 hours later, Doc came in and said she's got 2 months to 2 years to live. And so I went down to Walmart next day to get her some medicine from the pharmacy, and a young lady texted, "I'm in Daddy's 24-year-old little Toyota. This lady hit me in the ass end at 50 miles an hour in her Ford F-150, car totaled. We've been living out in this car. We lost everything.
Damn.
Now they're here. That's what
There you go.
Lost everything."
Let me ask you something. So what's the game plan in North Carolina? Did you come here just to do the same thing that you were doing there?
No, we came here to try to seek medical.
I
for
want,
her.
I want
Okay.
a new start.
How long y'all been here?
A week?
Okay, so y'all fresh. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
10 days.
Yeah.
10 days. 10 days. Smoke some crack since you been here? So you saying you have got high since you been here?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. I just feel like if you change people, places, and things for a different reason, your main motive for coming here was to get her some medical attention and try to get a fresh start.
I can be homeless. I can take the heat. My 15-year-old dog, Susan, cannot be sleeping behind.
So what you doing to change it? You can't depend on no woman. What you gonna do to change it? You the man.
Stop.
I'm saying
Stop blowing all my money on
there you go, and that's what I'm about to get to. What I'm saying is, if you come all the way from Virginia, you at least have to get here and give yourself a chance before it ain't a fresh start no more, because you already got them started smoking crack since you've been here.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is, when you change your location, or you surround yourself with different people,
It don't work.
it do. Damn, but you ain't gonna let me finish talking.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is, the first thing you need to do when you get your feet on new ground is immediately start doing something positive to prove to yourself or to get in your heart that you're here for change. If the first thing you do when you get off the Greyhound bus or the car or from another state, you say, "Hey, where the dope man at?" You're off to a bad start.
I was smoking crack on the train in the bathroom.
Well, shit.
On the way here.
Well, damn. Hey, look, I don't know what else to say. Hey, but what I am gonna say is I'm laughing, but the shit ain't funny.
No, sir.
And I don't want you to wake up and she is cold. And then
That's my number one priority.
which I can't tell, you got alcohol right there in the face. Your addiction is your number one priority. Everything come behind your addiction. Your addiction is the most important thing to you.
Good point. Yeah.
I got a C- grade point average, but I ain't no slow leak. But what I'm saying is, and one more thing, before I end the interview, I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
Stop telling her all them scary stories. How somebody got diagnosed, they had the same thing. They died within 2 months. They was cold turkey this. Hey, that shit sounds scary to me. If I was in her situation, I would want to hear that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself. You scaring me. I can imagine how the fuck she feels sitting with your ass. You somewhere drunk, telling her all them goddamn death stories. You done told me 3.
And you said,
shit, you scared me to motherfucking death. I don't want to hear it no more.
so if I need to go,
You say if you want to say it again?
I need to check into rehab
Uh-huh.
because if I stop drinking,
Uh-huh.
I go into seizures. They had to put me on Librium
Uh-huh.
just to get me off of it.
Right.
And when I'm living in the woods
Uh-huh.
with her and that dog, and I'm in rehab,
Uh-huh.
who's gonna take care of her?
She going to the hospital before you even go to rehab. We're gonna get her to the hospital, get her checked in, and then we're gonna take the necessary steps to get her where she need to be. The hardest part of the whole thing is taking the first step. If you sit out here and worry about that,
So you gonna help me?
man, I can put your ass in that car right now. If you got rehab you can go to.
Yes, he will.
It's up to her.
You got rehab you can go to.
I just moved here. I don't.
I don't know rehab you can go to. You got that. I'm gonna help you if you help yourself. If you call me and say, hey, I got a rehab, I got all my shit packed, come get me. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna get a speeding ticket, come and get your motherfucking ass to get you to the rehab. And when she ready to go to the hospital,
So you gonna put me in rehab tomorrow?
if you talk to the people and say they say you can come on, hell yeah.
He would help take her to the. I'm sure.
You gonna
I take her to the hospital right now.
You gonna take care of my baby while I'm gone? I know you will.
It's not gonna let nothing happen, man.
Yeah, but she need to go with you.
But we can't go both at the same time.
Why not?
Why can't you? That's
What you going to a 1-bedroom rehab?
Just no.
All right, then she can go too. Man, the dog was the last party at this point.
That's another
Yeah, I
thing.
keep the dog.
Dog was the last part.
We had nobody to take care of the dog because we've been talking
I
about.
take care of the
She
dog.
got the dog.
We
I got
want
the
to
dog.
check in.
I got
We
the
do.
dog.
Okay, well, listen.
But we got no one to take care of the dog.
Man, listen, homie. Hey, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I need to give me some help, and my wife was down with cancer, I don't give a damn about where that dog go, man. I want her to survive.
This dog 15 years.
I don't give a fuck. I want her to survive more than anything. You worry about the dog, or you worry about your wife?
I'm worried about both of them.
If
Her first.
there you go. I get it. I love my dogs too, but because of my dogs and my family, then goddamn.
If I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of this woman.
Hey, listen. Yeah. So if y'all are serious, that's what we'll do. Because one thing about it, we can sit out here and talk to the sun go down, and it don't mean shit unless the motherfucker's serious.
You sure you gonna come tomorrow?
If you sure you're gonna talk.
Packed up. You gonna take care. You gonna watch the dog.
Hey man, listen.
But now, see, you gotta be serious. Baby.
Yeah, cause he playing, and it's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. How you gonna go to? The first thing you gotta do is call and make arrangement for you to come. Make sure you got bed space and all that shit. You just wake up and say my bag's packed. Call him and come get him. All right, you do that. I got you, man.
Who do I don't even know where the hospital.
I don't got no drug addiction, so I don't know who to call.
Well, look, Google it.
I'll figure it out.
There we go.
You gonna help me? I'll figure it out.
I'll help you much as I can. God bless y'all. That was a great interview. Man, I got some money for y'all. Don't use it to get high, man. Hey, when you ready to go to the hospital and you serious about going to rehab, hey, man, I got y'all, man. God bless y'all.
God bless you too.